Now then, and welcome back to another episode on the NemGo. What is that on my chest? Wait just a minute. What is that on me? Is that my wireless controller? Was like a little badge in my pocket. Wow! I was not expecting to start the episode like that. Now then, welcome back. That's my normal thing. I've got a bit of a cold today, so I was expecting to be stumbling my words slightly. But that's cool. That wireless thing is a bauble. It's in my bauble slot. So it's literally in my bauble slot there. And it's also on my chest. Oh man, that's so cool. That's so cool. I like that. That's so cool. Awesome. But anyway, distractions. So now then, welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock 2 on the NemGo server. Welcome back, welcome back. So, today I want to fight the Ender Chicken. Yes, I want to finally complete that quest. I believe I'm up to it now. This quest down here, the mighty Ender Chicken. The Eichun Ender Chicken. Not just any Ender Chicken. The Eichun Ender Chicken. Kill the Ender Chicken is the task, and we get a random reward, which I really don't care what we get. It's a quest, and we must complete it. Don't know about the Chaos Chicken. Don't know about that just yet. Maybe that's another day. But definitely the mighty Ender Chicken today, and then moving on to other things. We've completed the chickens, the cows, the mystical agriculture, and we're moving on to Draconic, Project E, Extreme Crafting, and of course, the wonderful Thorncraft. Best to last, or should I do the Thorncraft first, and the other ones kind of in the background behind it? I don't know. I have a feeling that this is going to take me a long time to achieve. That this is also going to take me a long time of hard work and labour to achieve. And that this is going to have lots of useful things that we can go into. So Thorncraft might be my next one. Tell me in the comments down below what you think I should do next out of those 4 quests. Meanwhile, back at the starting quests, we've got the mighty Ender Chicken. And to carry on from our mystical agriculture, I decided in the previous couple of episodes that I wanted the mystical agriculture armour and test that out. Now, there's plenty of different types of armour in the game, but these are, for instance, the chest plate. Let's go on chest plate as types of armour. And we'll just put in chest plate into the NEI. See what's available in this pack. Chest plates. So, a standard diamond chest plate is where we normally always go from when I'm comparing other chest plates. So, a standard diamond vanilla, which is the best vanilla chest plate, is 2 armor toughness and 8 armor. So, let's say that's 10 overall. Okay? So, 10 overall. Gold, 5 overall. Iron, 6 overall. Chain, 5 overall. And then we're into actually additions. What do they give us? 7 overall, 7 overall, 7 overall. So that's 11 overall. So get your diamonds, enchant them in this way to make them diamantium, and they're slightly better armor. Okay? Simples. That's one thing, right? Void Crystal, 4 armor, nothing. The Britannia Mana Steel doesn't really tell you what the armor ratings are on the Mana Steel. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it's all like diamonds type levels. Could be amazing, but it doesn't tell you the levels, so, well, we'll do that another time. Clay from ceramics is 4 or 3. Crystallized obsidian, which is what I'm wearing at the minute from Cyclic, is 9 and 4. So that's 13 over the normal 10. So an extra 3 armor is what I'm wearing. Well, I've been wearing. I'm not currently wearing any because I've put new armor on. But that's what I've been wearing just recently. Plus 13 to my armor. You've got then Wyvern, which is 10, same as diamond armor, but you can power it and enchant it and that kind of stuff. Draconic, so that's 11, slight upgrade, but again, power it, enchant it. And you've got some stellar armor. Look at this. This is crazy stuff, isn't it? Stellar armor. That's a 25 armor overall. How do you even make that? Stellar alloy ingots from Ender.io. Okay, that's Nether Star, clay, and melodic alloy. How do you make that then? Popped cores root and end steel. End steel. How do you make that then? End stone, dark steel, and obsidian. So actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. And that sentient thing is catch a witch in a soul vial and make one of those resonators. So that's actually quite cheap. I'd say cheap. It's quite cheap at this stage in the game, 25. That's pretty epic though, isn't it? And then you can add more stuff to it to make it even more. make it even more. You add glidy wings and thormic robes and tormented enderman's heads. Oh man, I might actually go into that a bit later on. But right now, I've still got plans for other things. Okay, so let's go across 5, 6, 7, 8, 5.5, 6, 7, 5, 8, and 9.25, 10.5, and 10. So the supremium that I'm about to make actually doesn't seem that good, because you could get, it's basically diamond armor. Yeah, basically diamond armor, but slightly tougher. And we can add things to it. So that's why we're playing with it today. Red matter, that looks okay, but again, it's diamond. Psi exosuits, nothing special. Flux infused, yeah, nothing special. These things from Thorncraft, nothing special. Even the void isn't that special, it's only 9. And then all of the thermal expansion armors are all lower end, apart from the platinum, which is the same as diamond, and so on. The dragon chestplate is pretty epic. Dragon chestplate requires us to beat the dragon, and then you get 32. So that's actually better than this stuff. Oh, so 32, better than this stuff. Obsidian, not so great. Well, obsidian's a little bit better than diamond, gives you full resistance if you're wearing a full suit. Nothing special of these other ones. Emerald even. Emerald's not too bad, is it? Emerald's not too bad at 13. Magma, 15, not too bad. Fire resistance for the nether, not too bad. What's that from? Tiny progressions, pretty good. And then, of course, we've got like wooden down the bottom. So, aside from these stellar chest plates, which are high-end Ender.io, end-game sort of stuff from Ender.io, a 31 armor with a few benefits. This dragon chestplate from Tiny Progressions, 32 armor with flight, strength, fire resistance, and resistance, all the good stuff. 32 armor as well. That's definitely where we're going to get to. And that is dragon scales, beating up the dragon. So to beat up the dragon, we're going to go with what I had planned. And that is a suit of supremium from Mystical Agriculture, because we can afford it. And we've got to the point of that in this episode, in the series so far. So that requires ingots and one of these armor cores for each piece. Each single piece. So we're going to need 4 of these things, which require these supremium armor cores, which surprise need a different core in the middle, which surprise need an earlier core, which surprise need an earlier core, which surprise needs an original core. That's a lot of cores. And I don't particularly have the crafting recipe. I've got one of those made, but I don't particularly have the crafting recipes in there for all of these. So what I'm going to do is take a minute or two just to start crafting all these different things, and also make one of these tinker tables. Well, I'll make one out of that, because soulstone, supremium ingots, and a crafting table is all we need, and that's what we need to put things into the armor, so I'll do that as well. But for the basics of what we're doing, this core, we shall go back through them all, and I shall put them all into the system so that we can craft them all up through the AE system, level by level. And they can very quickly then do the work for me. Uses for that there. The AE system can quickly do the work for me to make as many as I need, instead of me having to do this crafting recipe over and over again. And then that one, yeah. So the cores all made up through some awesome auto crafting. And the supremium ingots are already made up as well. I should have enough. So we get the boots, we get the leggings, we get the chest plate. Ah, I'm slightly short. Okay, supremium ingots then. So we got supremium ingots. So I'm going to need another 3 there, and then another 4 there. So we're going to need 7 in total. So let's get another 7 sorted. It should know all the crafting recipes, and it should be able to just whiz through those. It's doing those over that side. Is it doing the other one somewhere else? It's doing it all over that side. Oh, wait a minute, no. It's got one core at the minute. So this can only do one crafting thing at a time. If I added more co-processing units onto it, then it could do more than one crafting recipe at a time and utilize maybe one thing in a machine, and that if it had 2 co-processors. Whereas if it's only got the one processor inside there, the one whole processor, then it can only do one operation at a time. So it goes there, it does everything it can in that one, then it'll do everything in there, then it'll do everything in there, one at a time. If it's got 3 co-processors in the block, then it could do that, and that all at the same time, and bring it all together in crafting at the end, which is good when you've got the space. But right now, I've got a nice easy bit here. So, I can now make the chest plate. There we go. And the helmet. Just like that. Right. So we've got the full set. And we've got Tinker's table that I can put it on. So that is a very weird looking table. And there's some recipes here for some bits and pieces that I don't really use a lot. Right, so boots. We put the supremium essence in and shards in. Is it for all recipes? Yeah, and then we just put the thing in on the corner. Okay, that's easy. That's easy to understand. So simple of it. Let's take a couple of stacks of those. And then we're going to take some shards as well. Let's take a couple of stacks of those because we can. Right, and set the table up. So that would go round there. Yeah. And that would go round there. And actually, I don't think I need much more than that, so we'll be okay. And then the different things that we can make to do this properly. There we go. So there's these little armor things, right? So one of the things I've got set up on this side is the wither resistance charm, which is 4 nether stars and a blank charm. Makes a wither resistance, so it prevents me getting the wither effect. Now I expect that the Ender Dragon, the new super improved Ender Dragon, may have a wither effect. So I'm going to get it, because why not? I currently don't have those central charm things though, those blank charms. I think I set it all up in here for those different charms. So we should be able to just craft, I think I'm going to get 1 for each piece of armor, so we'll go with 4. That is blocks of supreme, lots of shards and lots of supreme essence to make the blank blank charms. And then we can put the blank charms in there. So we're going to have a wither resistance. I'll put that on my leggings. Why not? Each one of these has certain things that they can add or can't add. Or each of these things has certain things that it can be added to. Like this charm absorption can be added to the helmet, the chest plate, leggings or boots. So anywhere. And I want a resistance absorption thing. So we do that. Oh, wait a minute. We'll craft one here. I had this in mind so that it would also craft the blocks of gold for me. But I didn't set up the blocks of gold to actually be crafted. So it doesn't know how to do gold blocks, it just knows how to do everything else. So, well, let's just make a stack. Yeah, and that should be more than enough to do this particular charm. So, yes, we're going to have one of those charms, which will give me an absorption. So, taking all the damage and keeping it all to myself. And that was very quickly crafted before I could even set it up. So that can go in any of the places. Helmet, chest plate, leggings or whatever. Same for that one. So they're all the same. Other things we can go. We can go for anti-venin, which protects us from poison. Fire resistance from fire and lava, of course. Normal resistance lowers the damage taken. I think this one is absorption. Gives you 10 hearts every 8 minutes. Whereas this one is resistance. Lowers damage taken by 20%. I think we're going to do one of those. This needs the green apples. Wow, that's quite a recipe. So we're going to need one of those Infernium apples. The uses of that to upgrade to the green apple, we'll take one of those. And then the uses of that to the next apple up. Okay. So the uses, it's going to have intermedium essence. Is that the one below that? Is that the one below this? Yes. Okay, so now we can do that. I don't necessarily have any in stock, you see. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so then we can take that one, and then the uses of that one are up to that level. Yes. And then the uses of that one are up to this charm of resistance. So I need 4 of those. Easy done. Just like that in the magic of editing. There we go. And this can be put anywhere as well. So there's another thing. So no, I'm not going to take any wither effect. I'm not going to take any, well, I'm going to take 20% less damage. And I'm going to have 10 extra absorption hearts, which are going to be great. The final thing then should be something cool. like night vision. I was looking at was that one, because we get to this point, the resistance we just done, and then we're kind of on chestplate or sword. Strength damage, attack damage on the sword only. Strength 1 is chestplate. Strength 2 is sword only. Speed on the leggings. Jump boost. Miner's vision. Placeable on pickaxe. Shears. Bow. The bow one I actually want quick draw. Maybe I want quick draw on this bow. It's got a power 5. Maybe quick draw would be great. Triple shot. Mining AoE. Yeah. We don't want any of these on the swords or sickles and all that. So yeah, we do want the quick draw, which again, some more apples. I'll sort that out in a minute. And we want the night vision, which is going to be some golden carrots, which I'll need to sort out as well. Golden carrots, can we just do those? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. We just happen to have the right materials in stock at the time. So that's then going to be in the helmet. And then the bow that we're having. Quick draw. Okay, so that's our setup that we're going with. And hopefully that'll be enough. We need a chicken stick for smashing him. We've got the bow and all of this kind of cool stuff for beating him up. Don't think we need any special arrows. I don't think there are any special arrows. I've not really looked to see if there's any kind of special arrows. I'm hoping that just hitting them really hard will be fairly useful. The Tinker's Construct arrows are not stuff we can use. Mystical Agriculture arrows. Okay. Okay then. Plus 3.2 damage. Oh, wow. Okay, well, yeah, that's a thing then, isn't it? Plus 3.2 damage. That is a whole new thing. Mystical Agriculture, weapons and armor for the win. Okay, so basically, I've just been over to Ego's and robbed a load of the supremium and shards and things and asked it to make a load of these things up for me. It's going to take a little while of crafting because it's going to use all of the different devices and all that kind of stuff. So while that's working on the first 64, while it's working on it instead of me, let's see how this works. So I decided to put the night vision on this helmet, and is that all it takes? It takes a few of the materials and puts those on, okay? We're going to have the absorption on the chest plate. Seems very fitting. So we get absorption in our charm slot. On the leggings, we can put resistance. Okay. On the leggings, we can put resistance. Now, can we put another thing on the same charm slot? No, we can't. So it's only got one charm slot. This is for givens. Okay, and that resistance onto there. So we've got 3 different types of resistance. Absorption gives us extra hearts and resistance and all that. We've got the bow, which gives us quick draw, so rapid fire. Please say we can do rapid fire. Applicable to the bow. That's already got rapid fire on it. I'm going to say that's already got rapid fire on it. No. So why won't it take that then? Or maybe it needs a different set of ingredients around it. The uses of it, we can use the core remover. We don't want to use the core remover. We can put all that on it, put all that on it, put all that on it. Can we not do something on the bow then with this? Oh my days. Okay, so what can you do with a bow on here? There's a bow. Is it only the supremium bow? Oh, okay. Do I have to use the lower level table for that? Because this is all supremium stuff at the minute. Do I have to do the lower level table to do that particular type? Okay, so after all that crafting, eventually I get my supremium bow. Wow. And now you'd think that supremium bow wouldn't work in here, but it does. It actually works in here, in this tinker's table, or this tinkering table. So it really doesn't matter which of the tables you actually use. It's just about the colour they end up at. Okay, well, we know that for next time I play through with Mystical Agriculture, don't we? But for this time, I've got a massive attack 21 sword, some bow with some... It's going to be amazing arrows. I still haven't made the arrows yet. I need to make a stack of those. Oh, my days. I just realised what I did. I made a stack of the heads, and they make 12 each. So there's a thing that we're going to have to not worry about those things at all. Look at that. Stack on stack. Stack on stack. So I've got plenty of arrows. That's going to be awesome. And let's get some more stack on stack of arrows there. If I had infinity on it, it would be crazy, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is an unenchanted bow, because I did do an enchantment on the previous one. Don't need to this time. Draw speed plus 80%, damage plus 4. Then we've got this for attacking close range. And I've got what appears to be flight on my armor as well. So now we've got night vision, absorption, resistance. And I already had flight. So let's take that angel ring off for a minute and put that angel ring in the system there. Okay, so this is how it is. This is my end. And normally it's a lot darker than this. Normally it's a lot quieter than this. Well, I'll take my hammer helmet off. The noise. Let me turn the whole thing down a little bit for you. Just turn hostile creatures down a fair bit for you. Okay. Right, so now this is how it normally looks, and this is how it's been looking for ages. Pretty dark up here, pretty dark and spawnable, and I've got a load of these golden spikes and things set up to get XP and item drops off all the Endermen. Have that for now. And I just attract their attention, whee, and they just come over here. They can't get any further, they just die, and that's it. That's how it is. And I think we did that like first or second episode, and I've been here a few times to do it, but not very often. Now, instead of doing it almost immediately, this is where you appear, and that's where you can go back down into the other area. I've spotted players like Ego had tried this and then ended up going through the floor, like popping out and disappearing, when the dragon fight was on, so that they got onto this more often than they were actually fighting the dragon, which wasn't quite working, so I've decided to go a bit higher. So in my case, I've got this up the top here. It's actually like 30 levels up from there. It does have Endermen in it, but only because they're not spawning down there at the minute, which could be a little bit of an issue for us. But I've built myself a little cage. Let's put this night vision back on so I can see everything again. Okay, so I've got this little obsidian cage, of which if I look at an Enderman, I can hide in, and they can't get at me, so I can beat them up fairly swiftly. And it doesn't take too much with this sword. So if I accidentally look at one while I'm fighting, that's okay. And I've decided not to hollow out too much area. I know this fight is going to be massive. It's going to spawn a massive dragon, and the dragon's going to destroy all sorts of terrain all around us. And it all starts with one little egg. Obsidian surrounding a diamond block and the egg on it, and that should, hatch. And then away it goes. Right, so now watch the fun. So this could be absolute hell. The egg goes up through there. The egg's going to explode and make lots and lots of room, and then attract the Enderman. Go away. Go away. You're in the way of the camera. Stop being a troll. Right, so yes, the egg is now making lots of space for it, and it'll soon start blasting away at stuff. There's the egg. It's hatched. And that's just going to start blasting away. Yeah, there we go. That should open up the area for me. So I was going to dig it all out myself, but I figure, why should I bother? Why shouldn't I just let the ender chicken? Now, the one thing I had noticed previously was that the spawning platform there and obsidian in general was not affected by all these explosions. I kind of am a little bit, but it's not affected, so it gives me some place to be a little bit, doesn't it? To hide a little. And can I catch this dragon egg stuff? No? Okay, so, and then I'll just fly at it. Look at the disaster it's made already. Look at the disastrous amount of space it's made already, and that's just been like 5 minutes of it. Okay, and it makes dragon noises. I can hit it with this stick, and that gets rid of its, its thing. That's it. Okay. And now... that's doing quite a lot of damage. Oh, that punches you right back. Oh man, okay, that was quite nasty. That pushed me right back up into the air and then wouldn't let me down. Oh, slain by the Enderman in the end of that. Man, Undeath Run's wonderful. They're so good. They're so groovy. Okay, so now I've got this reusable Ender Pearl, which I want to use to get up and over it. I didn't want to get up over here this way, that way. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh, Enderman. That's my third suit of armor I've used now. Just don't get my stuff. That's what I want. Okay, back over here. Oh, I'm in here now. Can I get back down to my thing? Where's the hole? Where's the hole that I started? Oh man, I'm gonna find that hole now, aren't I? Okay. We don't want it to. Wow, that just blew me up straight away, just like that, Wow, there's not much I can do apart from maybe do something to give me regen constantly. Which, well, I haven't done this one for a while. Flux plug. No, I need a flux point. Need a flux point to give it power, but I can do regeneration, which requires me to get a syringe from an iron golem, and I can get in this twice and give me that module. So that's like 3 times. Yeah, because we've got to do it once there, then add 2 more to it to get regeneration 3. Iron golem. Sorry, but I just need to fill up these syringes with your iron solid blood. Yes. Okay, the closer I get to this thing, the evil it sounds. The more evil it sounds, the higher I get up. It's horrid. Okay, so height 30 to 70, radius of 50. That should work now. I should have some kind of regen. Yeah, I've got regeneration 3. Okay, so get away from it, quick. Okay, regeneration 3 is now on. Here's another grave. Yeah, I'll have some stuff from that, please. I want to get that gravestone that's above its head there. That is the almost impossible task now. Doing that. Almost impossible. Can I just go this way, out the way, and maybe make something of this area? Oh, where's it gone? It's right there. It's right there. Oh, no. Can I get out of it quick? Before it makes any damage for me? Got some good regeneration now. I don't mind being down here. This is okay. Gives me a moment to think. Gives me a moment to catch up and put all this stuff on. Okay. Hey. So the regeneration helps. Where did I land? Oh, thank you. I'm over here. So then I need to somehow get up to that. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, up there somehow. Will it let me climb up quick? Okay, and then grab me stuff. Yes. And then, away we go! Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Now, can I get down here quickly to escape? Yes, I can. Alright, jolly good. So now I can swap this armor out. Okay, this has been a very tough fight. This dragon thing has been extremely violent to me, and it's taken me a long time just to get my initial stuff back. Avoiding that beam at all costs is possibly the way to go. But once I take some damage off it, it's not actually too difficult to shoot and kill. I just need to take a few good shots at it, and I can do this. Let's get you. And if the sword will work, I can actually hit it with the sword. That's not too bad either. One more hit. Can I take it? Yes, got revenge on it. So the armor and everything was great, but as soon as I got pinned to the side, it was terrible. It was impossible, almost. And where's all the loot gone? Oh, hi. All of a sudden, there was all the loot. Huh? Okay. There's all the loot. And what did I get? I needed all this. Hey, you. Get out of my face. So you. I've got regeneration and extra hearts. You can get lost. You're not going to have any of this. Okay, so get rid of the endstone. And keep that thing there. Fish. I don't really need the fish. I don't really need the ender crystal. I don't really need that. I need the dragon eggs. That's a good thing. I don't need that ender shard anymore. I don't need that sulfur anymore. Okay, so all in all, we're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly at all. I've got this orb transporter, right, which allows me to follow the ender pearl. And in we go. Yeah, that's really useful. But the other thing is it ran out of durability. But because I've got the repair tablet in it, it repairs the durability of it so that it doesn't ever run out. So I've kind of got an infinite ender pearl cycle going on there. So even if I didn't have flight, if I was exploring the world, I could ender pearl my way around the world and sort it out. I do really feel like this was not a good option though. Look at all this. The obsidian did break after all, but still this particular part of it didn't. I'm now going to do the Ender Dragon a couple more times to get a few more dragon eggs and a few things. These arrows really did like reduce it down really fast and get me some of this dragon scale, so I can get these bits and pieces for next episode. But that, my friends, is all we've got time for in today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode very soon. That Enderman's looking right down on me, isn't he? That Enderman's eyeing me up. Thank you for watching today's episode. Don't forget to check all the links out below. Oi, you! Get out of it. You can't beat me up because I've got regen 3. Get out of it. I'm trying to do my outro. I'm trying to do my outro. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode very soon. Goodbye.